Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the first Bridgestone webinar 2021.
Hello.
Welcome, guys, to the first Bridgestone webinar 2021. How are you?
I'm great.
Good.
Okay, thank you, Renee, for answering me. Still waiting for other participants to join this webinar. Maybe we can start it 2 minutes again. If you can open the camera, maybe you can open it so we can see the beautiful and handsome face that exciting for the webinar today. It's okay if there is some connection problem, so cannot open the camera. If you guys able to open the camera, please open it. Welcome, Kak Teresa Apti.
Yeah, hello.
Uh, you know the information about the webinar from what? From Bridson Instagram or from your friends?
Uh, I know from Instagram, from Dinis Prativi Instagram.
Oh, okay. The participant who able to open the camera, please using the background from virtual background from Bridgestone. If there's some problem using virtual background, it's okay. Just open your camera. You will see your beautiful and handsome face. Okay, there is 47 participant. So once again, good afternoon, everyone. This is the first month in 2021 and almost over. And we're ready to enter the next month and month to face 2021 and hope will be much better than 2020, right? Previously, let me introduce myself. My name is Anggun Putri Paramita. You can call me Anggun. We will become MC in this webinar and guide the webinar from start until finish. In this webinar, let's chill together, okay? But we still have to follow the rules of the webinar. Okay, I will read the rules. Please listen carefully. Bridson Surabaya webinar rules. Participants are encouraged to activate your video and mute your microphone during sharing session by speaker. And if you able to wear virtual background, please wear it. And second, dress up properly. And last, use your real name. Okay, maybe the other participant who not yet open the camera, please open it. I want to ask you guys, by the way, any participant who might know about participate in the Bridson activity, please raise hand if you know about Bridson before. There is no one know about Bridson. Okay, it's okay if it's not already know about Bridson. I will share the Bridson community profile. Please wait a minute. Am I edible?
Not yet. Okay.
Okay. Wait, yeah. My laptop sometimes little bit lemot. Okay, Bridgezone Surabaya. Bridgezone Surabaya is part of Bridgezone ID. It's an English learning community. Wait a minute, please. Okay. Bridgezone is an English learning community. Bridgezone ID located in Jakarta and Bridgezone Surabaya located in Loop Station, Jalan Raya Darmo, Kecamatan Wonokromo, Kota Surabaya, Jawa Timur. The vision and mission you can read in the presentation, and Bridgezone also have tagline to motivate us speak up more, especially in English. The tagline is dare to speak up. And then this is the documentation about Bridgezone grand launching especially. And then this is our program. There is a regular class, and now because an pandemic, we name it online class, and there is workshop, webinar like this, and then we do some collaboration with Ready Gerakan Peduli Kemanusiaan have this program with Bridge Zone Surabaya Charity Re and collaboration with Red Doors, collaboration with university. This picture is collaboration with the Faculty of Economic and Business Erlangga University. This is core value. And that's it. If you have any question or willing to know our program further, don't hesitate to contact us or take a look in bridgezonesurabaya@gmail.com or our YouTube channel, Bridgezone Surabaya. And don't forget to follow our Instagram at Bridgezone Surabaya. Don't to follow our Instagram. Don't forget to follow it, yeah. And now we have 49. Okay, that's about Bridgezone. And we will continue to the next program. It's the sharing session with our special speaker. According to the title of the webinar, the speaker will speak about good personal branding, level up your career. Co-founder of Japri Creative Digital Agency, CEO and co-founder of Prativi & Co. personal branding consultant. So our speaker are really interested in personal branding and also digital marketing fresh. We're listening to the material. It's easy, okay? Don't worry. The games will be directly led by Nures. Nures, are you ready? Nures, you are still
Hey
mute.
Anggun.
Hi Nures. Are you ready to lead the games?
Yes,
Uh, and there is a prize for the winner. Is it right?
yes, that's true. We have two winners. We have a reward for two winners.
Okay. Okay, it's interesting.
Okay, guys, before I start the game, let me introduce myself. My name is Nures. You can call me Nures. And the next agenda is game. So prepare your device first and click the link that I will send it to the chat. So guys, don't forget to join the link. Okay, I will start the game within 2 minutes, guys. So prepare your Kahoot.
Okay, please everyone join this game and maybe you can win the games. The prize is ready. Kak Nores, there
Yes,
is some question from Diki Chandra. Is it real name or can we use a random name?
you can use your real name.
Okay, Kak Diki Chandra, please use your real name. Please guys, 2 minutes again. Don't forget to join these fun games. Okay, still 20 participant and now 19 and now 20 and now 19 again. Please
We
join
have rewards, guys, so don't
the
forget to join.
It's okay, don't worry, it's just fun games.
I think we can start this game now. It's okay, Anggun. Start this game right now. The question. What is the topic? Guys.
Thank you, Nures, and congratulations to our winner, Irena dan Nabila. Irena and Nabila, you can get the prize from Nures. Okay. Wait. It's exciting games but difficult in the same time. Okay. And by the way, you guys can know more about the games, about what is personal branding, why do we need that, how to make it, and etc. will be described in sharing session. Are you ready to receive material from our special speaker? If you guys ready, please chat in the Zoom chat ready or give your emoticon. Welcome our special speaker, Miss Dini. Yay!
Hello
Please welcome
everyone.
our special
Thank you,
speaker,
Apud.
Miss
Thank
Action.
you for okay, thank you. Afternoon everyone. Thanks for Britson for inviting me to speak again here because as I remember last year I have been speaking here the same topic personal branding. And also, I will like to say thank you so much for all of you that make time to come here and listen to this presentation. Yeah, actually, if the time is not enough to cover everything. So it looks like everybody is a bit shy here, right? So to sell yourself, right? How can you sell yourself if the first of all you are too shy to show your face or show your how you look or how to connect with the people people around in this online meeting. So how about the other? Is anyone having a problem in hearing my voice? Just raise your hand if you have problem.
Yes, Mbak Dini,
How's
it's a
the
little bit,
committee?
it's a little
Is
bit
my voice
putus-putus.
clear enough to be heard? But clear. Is it small voice or but let me try to wear a headset. But you okay? Is it okay now, guys? Still not clear?
Okay, guys, maybe Mbak Dini have some connection trouble. So we can wait just a minute. Uh, maybe Mbak Dini find a better connection.
Okay, it's better now.
Okay, halo Mbak Dini. It's much better.
Better now or okay, good. Thank you, thank you. Sorry for the delay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, everyone, thank you. Sorry for the delay. Just tell me whatever I'm having what is connection problem. And someone please turn off the mute 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 because it feedback here. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So okay, as what has been introduced before, I'm just somewhat field of marketing management. So actually, I was graduated from English literature, not actually my career path. Yeah. So when I started my career path, it's directly to marketing, and then I continue my career path in the career in the marketing management. Although I was graduated my bachelor degree, that marketing management is some things that really big, like someone who knows marketing, there's a lot of people knows marketing, there's a lot of people know management. So when I started my career as a lecturer, like in 2018, I think that I have to be a lecturer that have my own specialization, guys, because to compete in the community, to compete in the job search, or to compete in the job competition nowadays, we can't be just like a mediocre person, just a marketing person, just a management person. That's why I choose what will be my strength. What is the exact strength? What is the exact specialization that I will have? So recently, I tried to scope down my expertise into particular personal branding area, because that was the time in 2008. There's not much speaker. That so many people learning or digging about personal branding. That's why I choose to specialize myself in personal branding area. Well, been digging about personal branding since 2018, perhaps. Reading a lot of books. I also joined a lot of seminars, talking with so many experts, colleagues, relatives, anyone who is starting their career in marketing also. And also doing a lot of projects, even came up with my own personal branding consultant agency, Prativi & Co. I try to swallow, maksudnya menelan ya. I try to swallow, like, because it's a part of learning. That when we learn something, we will find out that it's actually we know nothing about it. That's why I dig about personal branding, swallowing all of the resources that brings me here right now, and to be invited as a speaker. Okay, and 3 years. I think it's been 3 years focusing myself in this field. Like last year, I've got a good opportunity or a good chance to meet with Britzone and giving my first my first speak in Britzone, yeah, my first seminar in Britzone. But now, after development of this word, what happening in marketing trend, I'm still asking myself actually, is this still relevant? Is personal branding still relevant, or will it always be relevant? Nah, I think you can guys all ask to yourself and maybe give me the answer later. What do you think? Is personal branding still relevant up to now? The range of the audience, there's a 18 years old audience until 30 years old audience that has been gathered here today. I will share not only about what is personal branding, right? But how to build yours, but also the development of it. The development of it is, how is the work environment now? The work environment right now and previously before pandemic is shifting so much. We have so many things changing right now. How is the professional shifting during pandemic also needs us to update with the latest trend of personal branding in career. That's what I want to share today. I was hoping if bringing these two things to the table, yeah, will be able relevant. So important, but yet also relevant insight about personal branding. Okay. I will share screen. But to start, I will let you know what is personal branding. It's actually gonna be only a brief review of what is personal branding. This is the material that I brought to Bridgestone Bridgestone seminar last time. So I hope this is still relevant because it is about the theory of personal branding. So I think it will be always relevant. Yeah. When we talk about brand, guys, some students, when I ask them, they said it's logo. Logo is a brand. So when we see this logo, are the brands logo? Well, actually not. So a brand is not a logo. A logo is a part of the brand, but a brand is not a logo. When we say, what is a brand? It is a logo. It's wrong because a logo is part of the brand, but a brand is not a logo. A brand is actually trademark. So a brand is, how do you want to be recognized? A brand is collection of perception. Perception means like, how do you perceive, for example, Nike? Oh, it's a expensive shoes, it's a sports shoes, it's a high quality shoes. It's a brand, it's a perception in the mind of consumer. What do you perceive about, for example, Uniqlo? Okay, it's a good basic clothing store, something like that. That's a perception. So maybe the perception that Uniqlo brings and the perception that Ramayana brings is kind of different. Depends on the target market. That's a brand. Okay. If you not clear about this, you can ask later. Okay. Now, brands are born from experience and reflects reputation. Brands related so much with reputation. A good reputation make a good brand. A good experience giving to the customer make a good brand. But when you do, or when a brand do a bad reputation, it's also affecting the brand or the trademark or the things that she or he or anything wants to show to the public. That's brand. So brand is not only about the logo. Brand is not only about the company color. Brand is not only about the, what can I say? Brand is not only about the tagline. It's a part of the brand, but brand is more holistic. We see it as a trademark, as how your company wants to be perceived by consumer. Okay. So, so if we talk about personal branding, it's actually the same concept. It's not different. For example, when we see this person, what is his brand in your mind? Someone want to answer?
Iron Man?
Iron Man? Okay. Yeah. Somebody
Rich.
has all. Yeah, okay. Anyone wants to give different answer about this person?
Rich and famous.
Rich and famous. Yeah. Okay. Iron Man. Rich and famous. What else? Three. One more. One more. One more.
Genius.
What?
Genius.
Genius. Genius. Okay. Thank you for the answer. So I've got. Oh, sorry. Mute the camera. Mute, guys. Mute. It's still uh feedback. Yeah. The committee, can you please mute the everyone's voices because it's feedback here? Okay.
In my opinion, is smart.
Gojek.
Gojek. Okay, good. Gojek. The answer is Gojek. Yeah, yeah, Gojek. Oh, no, right now I don't know if it's yeah. Okay,
Yang. Yang.
Young. Okay,
Yang.
young. Okay, yeah. Okay. Thank you. Please you mute the sound again. Yeah. Nah. Okay. So we'll find out that this is when I. Okay. The feedback is just okay. Sorry. So every time you done answering, just turn off your voice. Yeah. Okay. Okay, thank you. So when I show you this picture, the first image that comes to your mind is Yang, and then Gojek or not, and also maybe right now he has another personal branding, which is like Menteri, okay, Menteri Pendidikan, yeah, new personal branding. Okay, so personal branding is actually the meaning of personal branding is a step the people to know about you and also promoting what you stand for. So promoting yourself. What is your value? What is your goals? What do you want to do? What you expect to be someone later on, 5 years again, 10 years later. And then by that, you will differentiate yourself by consistently articulating. So different yourself. So personal branding is about building an image and differentiate yourself. Just like what I have experienced, I have previously mentioned before, I want to differentiate myself compared to other marketing experts and compared to other management experts. That's why I differentiate myself as a personal branding strategist. Because personal brand, it's not really marketing and management. It's more scoping down. So that's how you can understand the big concept of personal branding. Maybe some of you is learning in want to ask about if I want to come to UI or the UX developer, I will rightly comes to this person, not to the other person, although comes from the same technical or so particular in translating things. That's how you could bring that's how you can build or the general concept of personal branding. Okay, so how can we what your brand does well? You have to know first what can you do well. Like, I'm good in giving lessons, I'm good in teaching, I'm good in creating an image of a person to sell them to the market competitor do well. So that you know, this is my
I'm sorry to interrupt. I think there
yeah,
is
sorry.
some bad connection in your area. Maybe we can help to share screen so there is not too much connection that
Okay, please
because
do.
yeah, wait a minute.
Or should I just get out and get back in?
Mm, I think you already do that. Yeah.
Okay.
This one?
What? It's a bit. Let me. Yeah.
Oh, it's like it. Is it already visible?
Yes.
You are in mute.
Is everyone having can hear me clearly, or it's just some people?
Hello, Mbak Dini. It's clear now.
Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. I'm sorry, yeah. Next slide, maybe,
Okay.
or maybe can turn off the because it's
Oh yeah,
here.
sorry.
Okay. Next slide. Next slide. Okay. Yeah. So this is about the personal branding. Yeah. So you have to find, you have to know yourself, what you can do better, and then what your competitor does well. So you can see whether you find things that you can do better than your competitor, and then what the consumer wants. What do you do better, and then you find out what the consumer wants. This in this like in this yellow area, you will find the risky things, but it's you can see, it's if you find what your brand does well, and you know it's not what your competitor does well, but it's the what the consumer wants, then it's the winning zone. This how can you build your personal branding. And then next. Okay, how some students or some people ask me, and then how can I start to find my personal brand? Starting from this very simple question: what are your goals? What do you want to do? What do you want to be? Like in this next 5 year, I want to be someone like this. In the next 10 years, what do I want to be? The goals will shift your personal brand. Okay, and then what do you value? What do you believe? I believe that we cannot do this, we can do that. That's your value. And then what are you passionate about? Try to answer these simple things. And what motivates you? What can makes me work better? Is it money, for example? Is it recognition? Is it love? I don't know. What motivates you? Because that's how you can keep yourself on track and while building your personal brand. And then what makes you remember, how your friend remember you, what you're good at, and what do you know more than others. This is a part of simple question that you can start asking to yourself if you want to find out what your personal branding is. When I said my personal branding is personal branding strategies, why? Because what is my goals? Because next time, next 5 or next 10 years again, I want to speak in a I want to be a trainer. I want to teach someone about personal branding. And then what do you value? I value that education is number one in building a community to be better, for example, like that. And then it comes up with an action in your personal brand. Next, maybe. Okay, and how can you do your personal brand? The first one is you have to be diligent. Never stop doing things. For example, if I stop making, if I stop speaking in public about personal branding, if I stop talking in Instagram about my personal branding, then no people will understand or no people will know me. Be diligent, be consistent, okay? and then be relevant. Just like now, I always asking myself if personal branding still relevant or it needs to be updated. Also yours. You have to ask, is my fields or my specialization is still relevant or not? And then be interesting. If I try to do personal branding in this kind of seminar, it will be different. If I want to show personal branding in my TikTok, for example, it will be different if I want to share about personal branding in my Instagram. It will be different. Be interesting, be creative in creating your content, and then be yourself. This is the most important things, guys. That personal branding is not pencitraan. Sometimes people just like, lo pencitraan, because we do a lot of posting in our Instagram about our professional insight, our career insight, our knowledge. They call that pencitraan, but actually personal branding is not pencitraan. Pencitraan is you do something, you say something, you boost something, you articulate something in every platform that you actually never did, like you are lying to the public. But personal branding is a strategy, what you need to show more and what you need to not showing, just like that. Okay, next maybe. Yeah, tools and channels, there are so many. I will explain later in my next slide. And then can we continue? Yeah, you can take steps to make people think of you when they think of your fields. Yeah, by personal branding, this is actually the essence of the personal branding. Yeah, for example, when people think about personal branding, oh, exactly, I will call Miss Dini or Budini or Mbak Dini or whatever, because I'm doing my personal branding on that particular area and I'm doing it consistently. So if guys, you want to be known as a sinden or Javanese singer, for example, when your friend try to find a Javanese singer, it's directly they will contact you. That's if your personal branding has succeeded. That's it. Maybe we can go to the next slide quickly because the time is running out. Okay, I hope this material is give you a basic insight of personal branding, because we're gonna move to another material. Like the committee, please. Yeah. My next, my next PowerPoint presentation, maybe. Okay, guys, I would like to ask you, how's you cope with pandemic? How's you cope with pandemic? How's the business? How's the education? How's the school? I want to hear something from you.
Full online, Mbak.
Full online. Okay, full online. Full online. Yeah. Thank you, Anggun. And then the other, maybe? Want to share? Are you sad? Are you happier? Are you, it's worse? It's no.
That means mm,
Who's this?
I am Livia from my experience during
Okay,
this
how?
pandemic is it's very sad because everything is in online and I'm shocked because of
It's sad because everything is online now. Okay, thank you for the answer, Livia. Now, okay, we can move to the next. Okay, personal branding nowadays. It's actually interesting because how I'm asking myself how can personal branding be relevant to the era right now, to the pandemic era, personal branding nowadays. Next, maybe. Okay, as we know, as we all know, work environment, it's now we need to keep up with hybrid. You know what hybrid is? Hybrid is like frog, yeah. Frog is a hybrid animal. He can live in water. He can to still go to the office, and it's kind of complicated, right? Living this hybrid life, how to manage it. This what I note there are three important things that shifting the work environment in this pandemic era. The first is employee freedom and autonomy. Right in your face, like looking at your work, and then you don't need to see your boss every day. It's employee freedom, less supervision, and also online meetups. Like in a day, I can have around 3 or 5 online meeting via Zoom just to do it. Then digital credential is the key. To meet someone, to make someone believe on our good professional ethic, good work ethic, or to make someone knows about our personal branding, we don't need to like meet that person directly. We just need to these three things. Next slide, please. Okay. These three things bring the next two big things. First, the professional shifting during pandemics needs us to build stands out digital portfolio. As we know, if the era before pandemic, we can survive with only sending CV to the company or joining an online offline job fair, and we bring our CVs and all the ijazah and everything we bring to the table, and we got accepted to work in some company. But here, because nobody can meet anybody else, because the social distancing, the CVs fail the most. Because imagine and then simply send a link to your online portfolio in an email will be another leap, will be another breakthrough in digital portfolio. You don't need to make a good offline CVs, but how you could build or could create your good digital portfolio, it's more important. Next, and the second big things is managing a good digital footprints. Nah, this is what sometimes Gen Z or millennial doesn't realize. They keep posting things. They keep posting things in their social media. They keep posting things. They keep opening this kind of site, that kind of site. They don't know that everything that you have opened in the digital or online based platform will always be remembered, will always be it cannot be erased. That's why managing a good digital footprints or track record will be another big things to survive your career or do a good personal branding in this pandemic era. Next. Okay, how to build a digital portfolio? Mbak Dini, how to build a digital portfolio? First, we have to choose the right platform. For me, an educator, for example, I would likely to use LinkedIn, my digital platform. So I really do my LinkedIn. I put a lot of focus on my LinkedIn, ask friends to give me, recommendation, and then I post an education paper there so that people can read and reach me. And then also, if you are an influencer, for example, Maybe your online platform or your digital portfolio will be your Instagram. We don't know. If you are a good influencer, for example, you can also try TikTok. That is boost. That is really hype right now, right? So digital portfolio is, first of all, you have to choose the right platform. I don't know if there is someone come from architect, for example, how to build a digital portfolio. And then if some digital portfolio, I don't know, you have to know and understand yourself and choosing the right platform where you can put your digital portfolio. And then also providing social proof will be another next step. If you want to build a good digital portfolio, you have to give the client testimony or also the good words. That's why every comment about my class, for example, I will always put it on Instagram just to make people in my circle trust me better, because that's the client testimonials or provide or social proof. And then easy to reach or contact. Sometimes you provide social proof, but there's no contact there. There's no call to action. How can people reach you? Make every single digital platform that you show it's easy to reach, so people will get to you easily. And then always choose quality. Yeah, I mean, like, do not push, do not ever like putting trashes posts or whatever bad in your social media or in your digital portfolio, because it will ruin your personal branding right now. And then also tell your story, your experience, your thought, your idea. Just tell it in your digital portfolio. And then next, yeah, well, actually, this is the example. Yeah, both are my favorite. Both are my, like, I love to see them online. The first is Tamara Dai. It's actually a fashion influencer. She did great in making her Instagram so catchy, so that we know that her personal brand is a fashion influencer, and she is doing what kind of style is that? Hypebeast style, yeah, hypebeast, because there's so many fashion style, but in the Instagram, Tamara Dai show that the very specialized in hypebeast fashion. Also, this I found this in TikTok. It's really good content in TikTok job tips. So if you want to know how to make a good resume, if you want to know how to do like how to make a good CV, you can just go. And how to deal with the interview, just go to this TikTok. Yeah, this lady is having it's very insightful. Yeah, so the personal brand, this is a kind of the latest personal brand that people can do. This is one of the digital portfolio that is nowadays been relevant. That's it. Next. Okay, and then scratch it out. Okay, for all of the participants in this Bridgezone event, I would like to make my time this week open up for you, so you don't need to book. So you don't need to book an You do not need to book an appointment or a schedule or whatever. Just you can make yourself your personal branding guideline, starting from this. For example, show off your best work, your experience, and then tell your story, client testimonials. You can choose your platform, and you can consult to me only on this week, and it's free and without anything. I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, later on we'll talk about this, okay? Only on this week. Yeah, so starting from next week, this whole week, yeah, you can get me. Okay, I'm making my time this week for you who wants to know more, only for this participant in this Bridgezone event. Okay, next. And then, okay, talking about digital portfolio, this is the rank that is made by me, myself. For example, how can we know our digital portfolio right now? First, search your name in Google. How Google acknowledge you. This is the first time that I was do. If I type my name, Maria Dini Prativi or Dini Prativi, and then what Google will say about me. And thanks God, from until now, it's still about marketing and personal branding. How about you? Sometimes we don't realize that we actually do our personal brand. So when we type our name in the Google search, it's actually like just bad pictures, or maybe it's not a good things to be seen online. And then the second rank for me, yeah, by me is LinkedIn. That's why I told you LinkedIn is where we can find a professional candidate. LinkedIn is where we can find professional colleagues or partner. That's why LinkedIn is really credential for me. Yeah. And then also and then the third things is also important is social media. Here I only put Instagram, yeah, but social media can be anything, can be Instagram, can be Facebook, can be TikTok or whatever. So whatever you put on social media is your digital track record, is your digital portfolio, is your digital credentials. So make sure that you know what you need to post. And then the fourth one is CVs. CVs is later on, okay? And then maybe publication. If you want to write a book, if you want to publish a research, if you want to publish anything. And then podcast. You can learn more about personal branding through my podcast too. I have podcast. I have all of this. I have LinkedIn, Instagram, CV, and I can share to you later if you need to know more about it. Okay, next maybe. Okay, digital footprints. Like I say, digital footprints is all the stuff you leave behind as you use on the internet. As you use the internet, every site, every website that you open is leaving the digital prints. Sometimes we don't know if we like opening Netflix will understand our typical of movie, right? It's actually comments on social media, Skype calls, application use, and email records. It's part of your online history and can potentially be seen by other people or tracked in a database. That's your digital footprints. And how to protect or manage your digital footprints, guys? Next. This is the last but not least, yeah, but it's really important. First, be consistent in and professional in what you say online. Be consistent. If you're talking about personal branding, talk about personal branding all the time. Although you can come up with another topic to make it less boring, but at least every weeks or every 2 weeks you still mentioning something about your specialization. And then be aware about what other people saying about you online. If people is commenting, give feedback. If people are accusing you or attacking you or firing you, give a good feedback. That will be a good personal brand. And then be accurate. Check spelling and grammar in your profile and post, because sometimes people are just like down when they see you make a good post, but the language is bad. Okay, and then be sure, get a second opinion on your profile pictures and tests. Be current, have up-to-date information. Be savvy, appropriate keywords. So you have to use a good keywords while you're posting anything online. And then consider with your context. So make it easy to read. You have to open to everyone. And then clutter free. Yeah. Close down accounts you don't need, guys. Close down account you don't need. So sometimes I have Dini Prativi here, Dini Prativi there. I'll try to close, but I can't. So because it's late, that's a mistake. If you wanna make a good personal branding, try to close down accounts that you don't need. The first one, be proud of your achievement. Post everything that you have achieved. Post everything. It's not bragging. It's not being cocky. It's not being, what is it? It's not being sombong, yeah. It's not being cocky. It's not being sombong. It's not bragging. It's just showing what you're expert at, what you can do better than others. That's okay. And then be thorough. Check your profile settings periodically. So I always check my Google search name like every month, every 2 months, just to see if I still have a good credentials online. Okay, I think that's all for 2 days. I will close with this quote from Seth Godin. If you know, Seth Godin is one of the marketing experts in the world. Everything you do, pengumuman skripsi on my skripsi. Okay, we'll talk about it later. Okay, everything you do now ends up in your permanent record. Okay, the best plan is to overload Google with a long tail of good stuff. That's a good. So you have to overload Google not with the bad stuff, but with a long tail of good stuff, and to always act as if you're on a candid camera. That's a personal branding, because you are, guys. Because everything can be tracked by this Google, by this social media, and that's why you have to be careful. And what I say to know is about good deed, it's actually about good deed, good intention. If we do a good intention, we will never do anything bad online. So just make sure that you, in everything you do, will always start with a good intention. That will be the first key to make a good personal branding. That's it for today. Thank you. I think, oh yeah, to get social with me, well, this is my profile. Yeah, I'm a lecturer and in Kalbi Institute Jakarta right now. Previously in Universitas Ciputra Surabaya, and also a personal branding strategist. I also digital marketing enthusiast and this where you can reach me. Instagram Cerita Dini or in Japri Creative if you have business and need a social media management help, and in Prativi Co if you need a personal branding help. That's it. Thank you. I hope nggak putus-putus ya. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Dini. I hope my voice is not putus-putus juga. Thank you, Miss Dini, for the extraordinary material. It can open an insight related to personal branding. That's so interesting topic, and maybe I will consult with you about my personal branding further.
Okay, this week only, okay? Next week only.
Okay. Okay, this week only ya guys. Okay, next session is about Q&A, Miss. You guys who have unclear about the presentation or maybe want to ask something about Miss Dini, you can drop your question in link on Zoom chat that have shared with my team, Humaira. Okay, Humaira, if there's any question from participant.
See how, guys, you learn about personal branding and still doesn't want to open cam. I just don't get it.
Please open cam, guys. We want to see your beautiful and handsome face. Okay, first question ya, Miss Dini.
Yeah.
Okay, from Livia. Hello, my name is Livia. Hi, Livia. I wanna ask how do we maintain our personal branding even during a pandemic? Okay, please, Miss Dini.
Oh, how do we maintain our personal branding even during pandemic? Yeah, I have mentioned about it, right? It's about your digital credentials. Like during pandemic, maybe I cannot speak offline, but I try to make many opportunities, try to collaborate to speak online. For example, there will be many way because I cannot speak offline. I started my own podcast about personal branding. Or maybe if I cannot speak online, I can also try to meet a person or making a group discussion online. Although everything can do online, or you can during this pandemic, if you cannot meet someone online through online calls, you can prepare yourself with the ammunition. Like for example, you prepare your LinkedIn, you write anything about your specialization and put it on SlideShare, for example, and then, or maybe you can write a book, something like that, that you can do without you need to meet people. That's it. I think that's what I, if people, that's what I usually do right now. So if you cannot meet people and you cannot connect with so many people, just prepare yourself so that when the pandemic is over, you can have the lot of ammunition to compete again with the competition. That's it.
Okay, thank you for the answer, Miss Dini. So, although this pandemic, we can do a productive things, yeah, Mbak.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, next question from Mason. Is showing off about our achievement at school, at work, or else on social media called self-branding too? Please, Miss Dini.
Is showing off our achievement called self-branding? It can be called self-branding juga. So showing off our achievement at schools, on social media, for example, you win some competition and then you get the first grade, first rank in your class, you can do it and it's called self-branding too. That's why people will know your achievement and maybe later on they will remember, oh, this guy is so smart. I remember I have ever read in his social media, on in her social media, that she has won this kind of competition. So if these people, this person will need anything about it, he will come right to you. That's it. It's not breaking, it's not being cocky, it's not sombong like I have always mentioned previously. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Miss Dini. But sometimes, if we showing off about our achievement, maybe we feel shy. So, because
No need
other
to go that
people.
far away, yeah. If you are shy in showing your face, I can see that you are shy in showing me your faces now. That's why if you're shy, because if you want to build your personal branding, you cannot be shy. Sometimes like
Okay.
this, yeah, in Instagram, if when I start build my personal brand as a personal branding strategist, I write anything on Instagram about personal branding. It might be some people out there that thinks, what the hell is this? Like, I mean, like, why this Dini always talking about personal branding? It's so boring. And maybe some people will leave us, will block us, will mute us. Yeah, but it's good for you because in personal branding we don't need all people to be our market, but the right market will stick to us. But the right market, because we keep on doing it and again continuously and consistently, the right market will come and they will attract another market. Yang nggak suka sama kita ya sudah, let them go. Yang mereka berpikir it's a bragging, it's sombong, it's anything else, but just let them go. It means that they are not your market. That's it. So just be cool, be chill. Just do and show what your achievement. Later on, company will see. Later on, professional colleagues or maybe your future partner will see. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Miss Dini. And then next question from Kak Raiti. For those looking to advance their career, which do you think is more important? Taking more skills certification or
Okay,
taking
taking
master
master's degree.
degrees?
It
Please.
depends again. It depends on what you want. If you ask me this, I would not cannot and I cannot answer because I don't know what's your goal. What do you want to be? What you're good at? If you're good at teaching, maybe you can get master degree and be lecturer. If you're good at, for example, you want to be a financial consultant or financial what is it expert. Some of my friends doesn't need to take master degree, but then they take what's it certification in financial, like certification financial certification, something like that. For some people who want to more be a practitioner, they can use more skill certifications. They can choose to do more skill certification for certification, for example. But if you want to be a lecturer, you want to be a researcher, yeah, you can take master degree because there's a master degree will be like you will what's it blend the theory and your experience. That's it when you need to take master degree. So again, I cannot answer for you because I don't know you closely, I don't know you directly. So it depends on what's your goal and how do you want to be next in the future. That's it. Thank you, Reddy.
Okay, thank you, Miss Dini. So it's depend on your goal. And then the next question.
Okay, it's funny reading this comment in the chat room when when you try to Google search your name. Okay.
Okay, next question. From Aini.
It's
Is
personal
personal
branding.
branding important for professional like researcher, teacher, doctors, etc.? Please, Miss D.
Oh, of course. It's doctors means what? Doctors is like apa S3 graduate like that? Or okay. Or doctors in the hospital. Researcher, teacher, doctors. I'm a researchers. I'm a teachers. And if you are talking about academy, maybe next time I want to be a doctor too. Yeah. I really concerned about my personal branding. What my publication is. So, for example, this is I want to share my experience as a lecturer. Yeah. To achieve a good career being a lecturer, we have to do so many publications. Yeah. Melakukan banyak riset. We have to do so many riset, terus publication and anything. Is personal branding important? Of course it is important. But that's why I've never interested in making making a publication atau doing some research atau melakukan penelitian that is not related with my expertise. So if you search me in Google, Maria Dini Grang Prativi, as a lecturer, my all publications is about personal branding and digital marketing, because that's how I built my personal branding as a researcher and also a teacher and also a lecturer. Personal branding is important for everyone because you want to be specialized, because you want to be known in what you're good at. That's it. Thank you. Maybe it can answer your question.
Okay, thank you, Miss Dini. And next question, it's about from Kak Tika. Please give us an example good and worse personal branding on LinkedIn. LinkedIn, maybe application LinkedIn.
I don't know. Okay, I don't know what is the worst personal branding in LinkedIn, because I think the LinkedIn that you've never done, if you just have a LinkedIn with the name and you don't put your picture, you don't fulfill it with your information, that's a worst. That's a bad LinkedIn. Because yeah, the first step when I also work in agency, and sometimes I'm looking for a candidate to work as my freelancer, for example. The first platform that I go through is their LinkedIn. If they don't have LinkedIn, for example, or they only have LinkedIn with, for example, like with name only without pictures, it's not a big no for me. A LinkedIn with good pictures and then very too rough. I can show you my LinkedIn. Sorry, if I can share. A good LinkedIn is when you fill your LinkedIn, because if you don't fill your LinkedIn, then it's a bad LinkedIn, right? It's simple. See, I hope ini nggak putus-putus ya. Because I share my LinkedIn. Okay, sorry. See, this is my LinkedIn. See, I really benar-benar mengisinya dengan sangat teliti ya, really in details. For example, Dini Prativi, the personal statement. The personal statement, I make it clear for everyone to see. Personal branding strategist, social media specialist, full-time lecturer. That's what I do. That's what I want people to know. And then also if we go through, I always put everything, my material in SlideShare like this. And then I post it down here. And if you see my about, okay, or my experience, It is so, I mean, like, I put it a real so clear, yeah. Lecturer, co-founder, I put everything, and then the other experience I even do look what I do during my previous work. I also do it. This is a what kind example of a good newbie LinkedIn, yeah, because I'm still newbie in LinkedIn. So the good LinkedIn is when you fill it out, but the bad LinkedIn is when you have nothing in your LinkedIn, right? Also, this is the most important things in LinkedIn, yeah, guys. It's the recommendation. So I give recommendation, I get recommendation. So when people search on me, you can see what they say about me. There's a credentials. Ya, ini yang tadi dibilang apa namanya client testimony. Orang bilang maybe some people thinks that cuma produk yang akan punya client testimony. No, personal brand also have client testimony, and this is one of the example of client testimony. That's it. Okay, thank you. That's just an example of LinkedIn. I hope it answer your question.
Okay, thank you, Miss Dini. And the last question is from Anonymous. Shy people again.
Yeah, shy people. How could you bring your personal brand if you're shy? Okay.
Okay, the question is how to start a personal branding in a social media if we just open our account newbie.
Well, it's easier than if you actually open up new account is a lot more easier than someone yang sudah punya account, but then suddenly want to change everything so that it can show their personal branding. Just write anything that you like. For example, you have to know what do you want to show to public. For example, what I want to show in public is I'm a lecturer. Also, I'm a housewife. Yeah. Also, that I'm a personal branding strategist and digital marketing specialist. So when I started, if this is basic on my experience, if I want to start a new account, I will read anything about that three scope, that four scope that I wanna push or I wanna show to market to our audience, to my audience. That's it. So you have to know first what do you wanna show to your audience. That's it. And you can start it up. Just scratch it up. Just start and be consistent. That's it. That's the key. Yeah. I'm a generalist person. Can I just go through or I'm gonna
Okay, the very last question. I'm a generalist person. I like design, engineering, and social activity. How should I do to branding myself as a generalist? Please, Miss Dini.
as a generalist, how old are you? Can I see? Can I? Oh, it's anonymous. Okay, so I cannot. If I cannot answer it good, I'm sorry because you also ini ya menutupi identitas diri. Jadi so I cannot answer. Okay, if you are like you're just starting your career, maybe baru lulus kuliah, maybe you just graduated from your bachelor degree, you're a generalist, write everything you want to write. Just not a bad thing. Kadang ya, if we are talking about personal branding, sometimes we think like this. Wah, Mbak Dini mah enak. She has found her personal branding. I've just graduated from, for example, college. How can I find my personal branding? How can I find what I'm gonna be specialist? Then just write anything good, guys. Just write anything good. If, for example, you want to go to Dugem, don't write it down there in your social media. If you want to, kecuali kamu itu, except if you are like influencer, fashion influencer, you can post bikini post, yeah. But if you're not, better not, yeah. So just post a good things, your insight, your goals, your achievement, anything, until you find later on what's your specialist be. But your credentials is already good, in a good track. Yeah. If you don't know yet what's your personal branding is, what your specialist is, what your being specialist is, just write every good things. A little story about myself. Actually, I was graduated from, like I was mentioned, I was graduated from English literature. That time I didn't know anything about marketing management, but because I am so, what is it, determined that time. I'm from Malang, yeah, but I really wanna, what is it, like, I need to go to work in Jakarta. Jakarta is my dream city. I want to go there, like that. So I apply everything, every application, as long as I can work in Jakarta. And my dream is kind of big because that time I only want to work in Sudirman area. So I want to work in Jakarta and in Sudirman. Wow, it's like, but I just Malang ordinary girls they saw and then like that, yeah. But I take everything as long as you accept me as a worker, I will do it. And my first job that accept me is marketing. But then I know nothing about marketing. I do that marketing career for 5 years or 3 years. I wanna achieve more. I wanna like I wanna ini mau naik tingkat lah, mau jadi manager. I wanna be manager. But I don't know marketing, so I'm taking what is it? My master degree in marketing to get the theory, because I only do practice, but not, I don't know anything about the theory, so I do the theory. But then after that I worked in another place. I know marketing, but mostly sales, marketing, sales. But then I work in another place after my during my study as a PR and brand communication. I know more about brand communication. After I graduate, I become lecturer. I found this personal branding. It takes like the whole 12 years to find what we're specialized at. But during the whole 12 years, sebelum saya nemu personal branding as my specialization, I just try to write anything good in my social media. Yeah. So it's not like finding your personal brand is not as easy as you thought, guys. Even me, I find it after in the age of 30. Really, I remember 2018 it was, I was in the age of 30. Now I am 33, 34, gonna be 34. Yeah, so I'm old. Aku baru nemu my personal branding in 30 years old. Sebenarnya I really invite you guys, Gen Z, millennials, you can get this kind of, what is it, insight from your really still young, so you can start faster than me. So keep it up. That's it.
Thank you, Miss Dini,
Wow.
for the answer. And participant, please fill the presence link on chat Zoom, and the e-certif will appear immediately after filling in presence link. So don't forget to fill it correctly. Yeah? By the way, thank you for all participants who asked Miss Dini, and maybe one or two participants who asked want to give a feedback to Miss Dini. I remember there is a participant, it's Kak Tika, maybe, or Kak Reidi, or Kak Livia, want to give a feedback to Mbak Dini?
Thank you, Miss Dini, for replying my questions.
Okay.
And I love your response so much.
Yeah, thank you. I hope it helps you, yeah?
Thank you, Miss.
And maybe the anonymous want to show your face or show your feedback to Miss Dini. So if you want,
Can I?
yes.
Okay, nice. Okay.
Okay, my name is Tika, and I'm so happy because I joining this webinar today, and I really it really helped me personally as a worker uh, to improve my personal branding. Thank you very much, Mbak.
Thank you, Tika, for attending, and thank you for the good words.
Thank you, Kak Tika. And
Okay.
maybe the anonymous, are you still hype? Or maybe the other participant who want to give a feedback for Mbak Dini or for the webinar. By the way, Mbak Dini, I still curious about you. Can I ask question?
Okay,
Last question.
let's do it.
Why you interest in personal branding and not too interest with your major in university?
Higher university. Oh, English literature.
Yes, yes.
Actually, I don't know. It's well, actually, it's tricky, yeah, because uh, I was born in a language in a language family. I mean, like my father is a what is it? Seniman, yeah, penyair ya kan. And then most of my relatives also taking English literature. I see how they can graduate from take their study in US, in UK. That what motivates me when I enter. That's why I choose English literature. But then during the during the process, maybe I found that I graduate yeah from bachelor degree of in English literature. It's good, but then uh, I don't know why, but it's not. I'm not interesting on it, but I found out, but that in marketing I am better because in literature maybe I need to read so many things. I'm not a reading person, yeah. I also need to learn about language. That's not my thing, well, not really my thing. And but in marketing, what can I do is making a strategy and also about talk, yeah, speak a lot, meeting a lot of people, connecting with people. That's what I like, and I found it after I starting my first career as a marketing. Previously, I know nothing. What I know when I studying English literature is just English literature. I don't know any other subject. That's why I always envy you guys yang anak muda-muda ini karena begitu what I know when you enter college, you know, oh, this is communication. I don't know anything about it. Maybe I'm just like very deso, yeah. I only learn from my parents and my relatives that is, yeah. But my first career actually marketing, but I'm selling or what is it? I'm promoting an English certification, so still somehow related, yeah, still somehow related. But by the end of the day, it's not the English certification that I mastered, but more to the marketing side of it. Gitu.
Okay, thank you, Miss Dini.
Why are you coming from English literature?
No, no, no,
Okay.
no.
But
Okay,
actually English we can learn everywhere, yeah. From this community also can, ya kan?
yes,
Yeah.
that's true. Okay, I will remind again, don't forget to fill the presents link so you can get your e-certif after presents. Don't forget to fill it correctly. And the maximum to fill the present is in 15:30 o'clock, jam setengah 4 terakhir. Okay, the last question, Miss Dini from YouTube. So this Zoom meeting is live on YouTube too. So there is one question. What advice will you give on for someone who still doesn't know what kind of career they want? What should they show on social media? Okay, please, Miss.
I think I have answer, yeah. Just post any good things. That's it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you guys for so many questions.
Thank you, thank you. Well, although you don't show your face, yeah, but you still ask a lot. That makes this Zoom online meeting is
More interact.
lively and interesting. But next time janganlah. Next time when another speaker just open up. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's don't be shy.
Yeah, don't be shy. Just like Teres Apti. Oh, Teres Apti is my sister actually.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Dini, and thank you to all the participants who have enthusiastically participate in this webinar until the end. Now we are last but not least, maybe Miss Dini want to give a closing statement.
Closing statement starting from now on, just starts ya. Jangan ditunda lagi, like do not postpone, do your personal brand. First of all, try to track everything that your name have in Google search by little ya. Because nggak mungkin juga you the first time you start personal branding and then you do Instagram, LinkedIn everywhere, because there will be no time. Just choose the very platform you like and you will focus on one. It's enough, and then start learning from them. Thank you.
Okay, now we are at the end of the webinar, but previously, let's capture our precious moment with a photo together. Please, Mas Reddy, help me to screenshot it. So, all of participants, please don't be shy again. Show your face. Show your face, please.
Okay, come on, guys. Wait. One, two, three.
Please, if you are able to open cam.
Only 17%. Maybe the others can open up your camera.
Please, if you are able to open your camera, let's open it.
Okay, no problem. I'll take the photo. I'll count from 3. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Smile. Wait. Once again, yeah. 3, 2, 1. Smile. Okay. Nice.
Okay, thank you, Mas Raidi, for help me. But I have some information. As we know, Indonesia, especially Sulawesi Barat and Kalimantan Selatan, are exposed to disaster. So, Bridgezone English Community with Aksi Cepat Tanggap want to help it penuhi lambung kapal kemanusiaan di Lumbung Peduli untuk Sulawesi Barat dan Kalimantan Selatan. If you want to donate, please go check Instagram Bridgezone ID for more information. And if you want to see this webinar from start until finish, the webinar you can see in our YouTube channel, Bridgezone Surabaya. Okay, that's it. Hopefully, this webinar can inspire and be useful for all. Okay, see you on the next Bridgezone webinar. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Mbak Dini. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Mbak Dini.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everyone.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Mbak
Mbak Dini.